On how much? Jada told me no, I did not know. Didn't know that hoe wasn't even my no. Yo, that divorce hit quick, unfaithful bitch. Jada getting jiggy with some kid. I see there was a whole time when I had my loyal loving wife, but I became too mesmerized with a skeleton, looking like she a fry, looking like she got fried, looking like she a 10, feeling more than a friend. And yeah, I wanted marriage and she wanted some friends, so she can go and then get a little jiggy with them. I don't like it, but I won't fight it, nor will I do what I can to deny it. I'ma sit and then cry, rap fast and a slap back counter attack, just to deal with the fact I will tap my wife's ass last. Get Smithy with it. Get Smithy with it. Get Smithy with it.
Oh, wow! That's the frame right there. Here we are. Who doesn't love this guy? That's the sound he's making with that face.
Alright. I say,
I think my ADHD, it's really... Okay, that's not what I wanted. What's jiggy about this? You can see how it looks like he's like, it's dramatic, but then you see cucked. Hold on a sec. Okay, there's something going on. No. Dude, every time I can't make progress in life, there's always something else that's out of my control that's in my way. Do I have to restart it now? Do I have to, I don't even know how to just get rid of that. All right, deleted. Back to the home screen. Pulling up video for you. Cool, we did it this time. No. This isn't too revealing, is it? Whatever. Sex appeal should help. Should it? Is this an OnlyFans exclusive?
You know how I'm a scientist, so everything is science for me.
Yes.
I read something when we first got together.
Unfortunately, Will Smith, he doesn't seem too jiggy with his wife's unfaithfulness to his monogamous standards. Standards, remember. Come on. They act monogamous, but come on. First love at first sight, right? When you first saw Jada. And what, you already had a wife at that time? No. Remember, these are wealthy people who just don't have their shit together, so don't feel bad. If you feel bad, you might need to like question where your priorities lean. You should feel bad about people who deserve it. These people just had such an immense... They fumbled the golden ball, let's just say. A golden ball most people can't even touch in their entire lives. So, remember who a lot of these documentaries are going to be about. The rich people. But it's fun. You know, it's fun to see what's going on. It's just people. People's interesting. People are always interesting. Even if grotesque. I skipped again.
That the most successful men in history have been married.
Right.
I knew that I would squander my life if I was running around.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The way my mind works, I can only excel for a woman.
When the woman who does not believe in the basic fundamentals of a marriage gets coerced to marry a man who only wants a wife so he doesn't derail his perfect career, what could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. It's all right. Everything's fine.
Oh, Richard! Oh, wow!
I mean, in contrast to other relationships, what's so different? In contrast to your average, layman's relationship. I see humans, human nature, that's all I see. So I can't really treat this as if it's an anomaly or anything. It's worse for other people I've seen. Like these guys at least, we saw the crumbling of all these things and how they failed to handle it in the public eye. But even still, like that extent wasn't... O.J. Simpson? That's a good example of not getting too getting a little bit too jiggy with it.
I've never personally shaken hands with a murderer. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you.
I think it was his idea of a joke.
Nope.
And this is it.
Yeah, no, he assaulted someone. I mean, that could be seen as the the climax, or the, I don't know, maybe we'll see some more spicy stuff in the future if they continue to fail at their personal romantic relationships.
The couple welcomed their son, Jaden Christopher Sire Smith, on July 8, 1998, and their daughter, Willow Camille Rain Smith, on October 31st, 2000. The perfect couple now has the perfect family, a little boy and a little girl.
And a bastard child. A fucking bastard child, Trey. You're a bastard, Trey Smith.
Will continued to dominate Hollywood with hits like Men in Black and the Bad Boy series, as well as Ali and I, Robot. But Will's perfect family needed the perfect home, a 256-acre mansion that Will desired but Jada despised.
No. Sympathy. Look at that. Better image. Whoa. You live in a mansion. Sorry. You live in a castle. Borderline, it's a castle on the interior. It's a mansion on the outside. What the hell? Never give people like this your sympathy. Unless you have no backbone. Unless you aren't an individual. Like, come on. When you're granted a further degree of resources to be able to more accessibly handle these things that you're faced with in life, the standard trials, because this is just normal human stuff, failing a relationship, and you have that to go back to at the end of a day, go fuck yourself. Now, I'm talking to Will Smith's fan, like the people, because they have, in many interviews, have tried to present like, oh, you're wrong to judge me, right? I need to deal my stuff, sure, but you? Because I remember he didn't even apologize to Chris. At least, like, in a formal, legitimate fashion that wasn't, like, something written by his PR team or something. Especially, like, afterwards, right? Where he's crying on the stage after assaulting someone because he fails in his personal relationships and his family. You don't even apologize to the one guy that you allowed your failings to spill out onto. Again, no sympathy. Because of that, Will Smith is a bitch. So...
She expressed how it was too big, too expensive, and too much space.
And so is Jada. Screw both of them.
But Will's dreams couldn't be compromised, and he bought it anyway. Nothing good comes from spending your hard-earned money on a family home that your wife doesn't want. You are putting a down payment on discord, and for years you will be paying off a mortgage of misery, or worse.
Okay, again, the fact that you can afford something like that means that you'd be able to get something else similar to, or you have the means to be able to accessibly acquire things akin to that. Money begets money. I'm just making stuff that up. But once you have lots of money and you're making money, chances are you'll be able to make even more money with that, because money tends to be compounding, especially when it comes to brand, right? Your name, the schmish. Okay, your wife doesn't want a house, cool. Okay, sell it. Do you want it? Keep it. Also, don't be in a stupid-ass monogamous relationship with someone who doesn't want to be in them. And you threw away your monogamous relationship so you could be with somebody else who was going to be unfaithful. No sympathy.
No sympathy from me.
From the moment he stepped foot in Hollywood, Will made a deliberate effort to become the biggest movie star in the world, and he did achieve one of the most commercially successful runs in cinema history. Independence Day, Men in Black, Hancock, I Am Legend, Hitch, Shark Tale, Pursuit of Happiness,
Garbage Day! Huh? No!
are just a few of the multiple $100 million franchises he starred in.
I've seen all of those. Man, yeah. Even less of an excuse. Because, like, everyone knows you.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air had truly transformed into the King of Hollywood, but his legacy extended beyond the silver screen. He ventured into producing films through his production company, Overbrook Entertainment, and continued to push the boundaries of his acting career.
And he's good. He's talented. He's capable. He's good with music, he's a good actor, he's a good dancer. Like, you had it all. And you still have it all. It's just, actually, you don't have it all. You don't have the successful personal, romantic relationship. And it's not even despite all the other stuff that you do have. You just were emotionally unintelligent. So you screwed that up.
Will became widely regarded as a highly skilled and versatile actor. His acting abilities earned him critical acclaim, numerous awards and nominations, and a massive fan following all over the world. By the 2010s, Will had solidified his name as one of the greatest actors of his generation. Jada and Will were seen as a beacon of real love in this chaotic industry.
Okay. I know it's just sensationalization, right? You're representing the ideals of how other people view this thing, right? But I'm just telling you right now, if you view it like that, if you see it as, or looking at these people as if they're like some beacon, or any type of influential, if you're not using your own degree of understanding, your own application of how you go about these parts of your life, then you deserve to get munted. Like, these are the beacon of why? Because rich and famous people have sex? Oh, man. And they poop out babies, so they name them, like, alternate versions of their own names? Really? Come on. If you ever look to, like, any rich and famous person, like, as to, like, how you need to conduct yourself as an individual, it's like, you're gonna get it wrong. Each of these individuals did something specific, had these very specific circumstances line up in a very specific way that they react to in very specific manners. They've went on specific opportunity. It's all specific to the individual. Yet, just a warning, don't try to define or quantify your life through a lens that's given to you, especially by your society, the society that you live in. Like, try to understand, build your own means of understanding to the furthest extent that you can, that your sentient brain allows you, what is right and wrong, what's better or worse. Sorry, not right and wrong, because, it's not, again, not black and white. Better or worse, in terms of decisions, in terms of how you should conduct yourself, in terms of the goals that you should achieve, in terms of the sequence of events in your life and how you react to it. Okay, this, I don't know what this is. I think it's, like, maybe my nose is screwed, or, like, maybe I inhale crap in my slave labor place. I noticed that I say, like, right, and like, that. I apologize. I need to work on how I present my diction. I need to be a little bit more articulate and more concrete with my sentences, and I need to stop doing that. Maybe I broke it when I was like a kid or something, and now it's just munted or something. I don't know. Is it crooked? Oh, look at that. Why? We're talking about Will Smith, not my nose cartilage. But I should probably see if there's anything to that. I skipped again.
Yet Will's career outshined hers so much that she was starting to be known as just Will Smith's wife. Which is kind of what he wanted.
And, like, firstly, for you to want that, that's stupid. Like, you're incredibly insecure, Will. Secondly, for that to affect Jada, get over it. Be great. And then define, like, get great at what you do, and then get enough of it out in the social, landscape in society. And then people will attach whatever the hell crap they did to you. I mean, they already did that in reaction to Will Smith's status. Like, I've never understood that. I never understood the fear of being famous or well-known for something that you don't really want to be well. It's like, if it's positive, right? Okay, if you're infamous, you're a criminal or something, okay, sure. But, like, if you're rich and famous, and you have all this resources and all these things, and you're just like, on top of all these other things, I also want you to be able to view me a particular way. It's like, shut up. Entitled, arrogant, egotistical freaking animal, dude. Now, the document's probably gonna lead up to, oh, it affected her, she didn't want to be seen that way. But it's like, I don't care, and you shouldn't care. In fact, you should you should be like, oh, that's dumb. Who cares what other people consider you? I'm not gonna shed any of my sympathy for you just because you have achieved this very particular and exclusive position in society, and you want even more. You want other people you're demanding respect. I hate that, dude. Earn it. Don't just ask. It's crazy, but you can't really expect that from people. Accountability and self-acknowledgement, and that's like higher tiers of a sentient being. You gotta climb up the ranks of intelligence.
Jada only appeared in low-budget films and Will's music videos until landing more substantial roles as Niobe in the Matrix series and Gloria in Madagascar. To make the resentment even stronger, Jada's children were becoming superstars in their own right. Willow's music career started off on fire, with Whip My Hair peaking at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100.
That's pathetic, man. Those are things those kids were handed their success by their environment. But they still were doing something. Willow and Jaden Jaden was acting, Willow's making music, dancing, performing in music videos. Like, even to this day, they're still doing it. And yes, they have all those things handed to them. Because if they tried to do that entirely on their own volition and they started somewhere else in life, you wouldn't have heard about them. They're handed their success, but they're still doing something with it. Isn't Jaden just an icon living? Didn't he start a record label? Misfits just did it?
What you call a gay con living? Started sucking penis, fat dick, just get it. Whoa, dick get higher than the ceiling.
Whoa, like he has nylon and it covers about 5 minutes. He's too hot in the business.
I'm sorry. He's gone.
Dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the world right now?
Yeah.